So excited to be here, everyone. Be Live is one of my favorite live streaming platforms, if not the best, most interactive, most engaging platforms. Today, what I'm actually going to talk about, I'm going to give you lots of juicy meat in 10 minutes. That's why I'm starting to talk fast. We had some high energy here. Jeff, I can't believe you've been here for so long. Oh my gosh. So anyway, my name is Laura Rubenstein, and I'm a digital media and marketing strategist. I love going live on places like Be Live, and that allows you to go live on Facebook. It's just amazing the technology we can do today, isn't it? And one of the things you can do is do interviews, and today's topic is actually how to interview guests like Oprah does. She's been one of my favorite interviewers. And so I thought today, being that this is a whole live stream day, that we'd celebrate the interviewing process as well on going live here. And if anybody's ever interviewed anybody, you've had good interviews, you've had so-so interviews, and you probably had a few bombs. One of the things I love doing is interviews. In fact, doing a solo live stream like today is really odd for me, actually. So, Jeff, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad there were so many other people I could watch before, because I feel like there's really a community here, and I'm almost talking with you and not just at the abyss. There's actual people I can relate to. And that's what you really want. You want to relate to people during an interview, right? So it's really fun to do, by the way, is interview people. So I encourage you, if you have had any hesitation about going live on live stream, do it with somebody else. It's a lot more relaxing, I can tell you. And when I saw Oprah, she always asked good questions. In fact, she always asked the questions I was thinking. And there's reason for it, and so I want to talk about a little bit of how to do that, actually, and how to really bring your presence to an interview so you can have a great interview. And I have a few steps. And before I get into these steps, I just want to let you know why should I be the one telling you to do this? Well, a lot of people can tell you. Not only am I a digital media marketing strategist, but one of the things I love doing is crafting messages that magnetize clients and audiences. And I'm going to tell you how I do that. Also, I can't tell you all of it, but I do have a gift, and this is a birthday, so I'm going to give you my gift. It's a book on how to craft messages that magnetize clients. It's a ebook, and I'll give you the link to that shortly. I can put it into the what do we have on? Somebody could put it into the chat there, and I'll put it into my little, whatchamacallit I have right here. What do you call this? Little lower third? Is that what we're calling this? Isn't this the coolest thing? It's not up right now, but here, watch. Boom, you can do this. Wow. So there's the birthday gift. I'll put it up later again. But in the meantime, I want to get into, so I love crafting these messages. I'm someone who has been coaching for I've been coaching business people since, I don't know, before this century, let's put it that way. And I'm a certified master leadership coach. I've been in corporate management but really transitioned into my own business and helping people market, because I did a lot of marketing in the financial services and beyond. And I've been interviewing people professionally since 1996. And currently today, I host and produce 13 live stream interview shows a month. At least. Those are the ones I could count that I remembered. I'm also the author of Social Media Myths Busted, the Small Business Guide to Online Revenue. So what should you do first? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about when you want to do an interview show, the best thing you can do is what? Prepare. Yes, prepare for it. Sometimes it's a lot of prep you want to do, depending on how important your show is and how prepared you feel just naturally. If it's natural for you, you might not have to do as much, but there are really 3 things you can do to prepare. Research your guest, at least look at their website. What do they talk about? What is their demeanor, attitude? If you can watch some videos or former interviews with them, that would be really good. Get clear on the topic. What is it that you want your audience to walk away from, that this guest, you can eke out of that guest through this interview? And prep some questions. Sometimes the speaker will bring prep questions for you. A lot of times people have pre-interview questions already drafted. Edit them to some degree, review them for sure. And if you're not sure where to start, icebreaker questions are awesome. What are icebreaker questions? Could be, where did you go to college? What's your favorite sports team? Drink, place to work out, type of exercise, favorite car. It could actually lead to something relevant to your conversation. It's also a way to connect people to each other. Oh, you're a marathon runner? Wow, so is, so many people out there. So people are interested in that. So that's like the first thing. Prepare. Know who you're interviewing for sure. And then what do you want to do? Okay, this is the secret sauce. Everybody get ready. Interview secret sauce. Are you ready for this? Listen to them. One of my favorite things that Oprah does is she asks questions based upon what they just said. So what is she doing? She's very present in the moment with them. 100% with them. I'm 100% with you. And then it's naturally allowing her to say, huh, and then come up with a question for it. You can't kind of be thinking about your question at the same time. It has to be a conversation. So if you're prepared, you have more space to listen. So these are kind of symbiotic there, right? They're going. And then, so if you listen really well, that means being quiet. The interviewer should have 1/10 of the time on air as the interviewee. That's another reason I really like interviewing people, because I get to listen. I don't have to be performing as much on stage here, right? Okay. So if you're more of an introvert, this is the perfect format for you, an interview. Wouldn't you agree? Say yes. I love interviewing. If you or write it. And please, as Jeff is saying, share this. We love Be Live. This is juicy content. I'm so glad, Jeff, that this is at the top of the new live stream. This is awesome. So, okay, and then what do you want to do? Okay, so we prepared. We know what to do we're listening. And when you're listening, what does that allow you to do? Probe. So you can take it deeper. Yes, you have a few questions. You might skip and throw out a few. They may have already answered some of them. That's okay. If you're prepared, you're good. And it may have brought up even more thoughts, questions in your mind. And again, what did I love that Oprah did? She always asked the questions I was thinking about. Like, yeah, this is great. I want to hear it. This guy is going off on a tangent. Bring it back to this. And she totally did, because she listened and she probed. And here's the next thing is when you have a show that you're going to regularly be doing interviews on, have a process for your guests, okay? Because the guests need guidance to show up well. They need to know what you're going to ask them in general, if they don't already have pre-prepared. If you have questions, especially if they're newer guests, give them the questions ahead of time so they can prepare. It's good for them to have an idea of what they're saying. So this is really the whole thing. This is what I wanted to share with you today, except one special treat. Now, when you're going to be the guest, let me just give you, would you like a little tip on, how can you be a great, awesome, amazing guest? Anybody say yes? In the chat, yes. Okay, there's a really key thing. It may take a little bit of effort. If you want that nugget, let me know, because I'm going to put it, I'm going to give you like the golden nugget that you can work on to be an awesome, super amazing guest, not only on interviews, but like if you're ever on media. Okay, here it is. Drum roll here. Yes, Stephen and Jeff. Yes. Okay, the nugget is prepare some sound bites. Okay, and here's the deal. Remember at the beginning I told you I love crafting messages that magnetize clients and audiences? Okay, you've got to prepare sound bites that speak to the cravings of your audience, okay? Okay, sound bites your audience is craving. So what is your audience craving? You must know. Okay, if you don't know, that's a whole nother training, but let me give you a gift, okay? You can go to transformtoday.com/cravebook and get my ebook on how to magnetize clients and craft messages that magnetize clients. How's that? for Drop the Mic here today. I'm so excited to share with you the ways to be an interviewer. I don't even know what time it is. Am I over or under? How much more time do I have, Jeff? You want to come on? Let me know. It's good, because when you are connecting with your audience, it's because you've met them at the level of their crave. Okay, here, you guys gotta love my soundbite. Want a good soundbite that you can quote me on? Is find the crave, get the rave. Find the crave and you'll get the rave. If you can drop a soundbite that says to somebody, it's exactly how I'm feeling, it's exactly what I want. How did they know that's what I'm thinking? You've got the right soundbite. I want more. That's what you want to do. Be a great guest. Yes, boom. Thanks, Brigetti. Love it. Love it. Anything else? Can we drop the mic again? Take advantage of the birthday gift at transformtoday.com/cravebook. Great book there. Again, I'm Laura Rubenstein. Jeff, how am I doing? Did I like ram through that in 10 seconds or what? Are we good to go? Oh, hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Aloha. I'm Brian. Great to meet you. Awesome presentation. I guess that's the handoff.
Okay. Enjoy. Great to see you, Brian. Go for it. Happy birthday.